My friends, what we witnessed was not just another meeting, it was a turning point. A meeting that showed the world once again that when America stands strong, when we speak with confidence and clarity, even the biggest players take notice. The conversation was direct, it was powerful, and it was built on one thing: respect. Respect that comes only from strength, not from begging, not from weakness, not from apologizing for our greatness. For too long, others took advantage of this country. They shipped away our jobs. They stole our technology. They played the game and thought America was asleep. But now, things are different. The message was simple: America is back. America is powerful. And when we negotiate, we do it for our workers, for our farmers, for our families, never for special interests. This meeting proves something very important. The world doesn't want to deal with weakness. It respects strength. And strength doesn't mean starting fights. It means standing firm, knowing who you are, knowing what you stand for, and never backing down. When it comes to protecting your people and your future, what we've done is open the door to a new era of peace through power, trade, security, innovation, all of it now guided by fairness and mutual respect. No more one-sided deals, no more losing. We're winning again. And it feels good because it's what this nation was built to do: win. But let me tell you something, folks. This is just the beginning. The future doesn't belong to those who complain. It belongs to those who act, to those who believe, to those who fight every single day for what's right. We're building a future where our kids will grow up proud, confident, and free. The world is watching, and they see it clearly now. The era of American decline is over. The era of American greatness has returned stronger than ever before, and it's only getting started. Strength commands respect on the world stage because true leadership is never built on weakness, hesitatio, or apology. The world doesn't listen to those who whisper. It listens to those who stand tall, speak with confidence, and believe in the greatness of their nation. When a country shows strength, it earns respect, not because of fear, but because of power mixed with purpose. When a leader looks across the table and says, "We will not be taken advantage of anymore," that's when real change begins. Respect is not given freely in global politics. It's earned through courage, vision, and the will to protect one's people above all else. There was a time when America's strength was questioned, when others thought they could outsmart, outdeal, and outrun us. But the truth is, strength is not just about military might or economic numbers. It's about the spirit of the people, the determination that says, we can't be broken. The meeting with world powers was more than diplomacy. It was a statement that America no longer plays second. We lead from the front, we negotiate from power, and we stand firm for what's right. When the other side sees that you won't blink, that you won't fold under pressure, that's when they respect you. Peace is not achieved through weakness. Peace comes when others understand your resolve. When you project confidence, the world takes notice. When you back your words with action, the world steps carefully. Every nation wants to be respected, but only the strong earn it. That's why it's so important to never back down, to never let others dictate your destiny, and to never forget who you are. The moment you appear uncertain, the world moves in to test you. But when you stand strong, the world falls in line. This is how real leadership is built, through boldness, clarity, and the refusal to settle for less. Strength doesn't mean aggression, it means certainty. It means protecting your people, defending your values, and ensuring that no one dares to challenge your sovereignty. Strength commands respect because it shows that you know your worth and you're willing to fight for it. That's how nations rise, how peace is kept, and how greatness is restored again and again through power, confidence, and unshakable faith in what you stand for. Deals are won by power, not weakness, because in every negotiation, whether it's between nations or individuals, respect is the currency that matters most. The moment you walk into a room showing strength, confidence, and the belief that you hold the upper hand, everything changes. Power shapes outcomes, power shapes respect, and power shapes the future. Weakness invites pressure, manipulation, and loss. Power brings leverage, advantage, and victory. The world doesn't reward those who ask softly. It rewards those who stand tall, speak boldly, and know exactly what they're fighting for. When two sides meet at the table, one walks away winning because they refuse to give up what matters most. That's how real deals are made. Not through begging, not through compromise for the sake of approval, but through strength that says, we want fairness and we'll accept nothing less. That's the art of making great deals, understanding your worth and never discounting it. When you lead from strength, even your opponents listen differently. They realize you can't be pushed, you can't be played, and you won't be bought. That's the mindset of winners, not warriors. Power doesn't mean hostility. It means control. It means walking in prepared, focused, and ready to deliver results that benefit your people. When you project strength, others adjust their tone. When you show conviction, they start to respect your terms. Weakness, on the other hand, opens the door for disappointment, betrayal, and loss. History has proven it again and again. The side that negotiates from power defines the terms of peace, prosperity, and progress. Every deal in life, from business to politics, is a test of who believes more deeply in their vision. Those who hesitate lose. Those who believe win. That's why success belongs to those who enter the arena unafraid, who trust their instincts, and who refuse to surrender what's rightfully theirs. The foundation of victory is belief backed by strength. When you know your purpose, when you stand for your people, and when you fight for fairness, no one can outplay you. Deals are won by power because only the strong can shape the future. Only the confident can command respect. And only those who refuse to kneel can truly stand tall when the world is watching. When America leads, the world follows, because leadership is not just about authority. It's about vision, courage, and the will to set the standard that others aspire to reach. For decades, the world has looked to this nation not because of its size or wealth alone, but because of the spirit that drives it, the belief that freedom is worth fighting for, that innovation changes lives, and that no challenge is too great when people stand united under a shared purpose. When America rises, the global economy grows, new technologies emerge, and hope spreads beyond borders. The strength of one nation becomes the foundation for peace and stability across continents. When America takes the lead, it doesn't just lead with power, it leads with example. It shows what determination looks like, what perseverance feels like, and what real success demands. The world has seen that when this nation stands firm, chaos turns into order and uncertainty turns into opportunity. The presence of American leadership reminds others that freedom is not a gift, but a responsibility that must be defended through action. When America steps back, confusion spreads. But when it steps forward, everything changes. The markets respond, allies grow stronger, and enemies think twice before challenging what's right. Leadership means making bold decisions when others hesitate. It means setting the agenda instead of reacting to it. That's why when America leads with confidence, others find direction. It's not about contour. It's about example. It's about showing that hard work, honesty, and faith can still move mountains in a world full of doubt. The world respects this nation because it stands by its people, values its workers, protects its borders, and believes in the greatness that built from the ground up. True leadership is not about dominance, it's about purpose. It's about knowing that power must serve peace and progress, not ego. When America leads with principle, others trust its strength. When it leads with vision, others follow its path. And when it leads with courage, the world finds its balance. That's the beauty of leadership, built on strength. It inspires, it unites, and it proves that one great nation, guided by faith and freedom, can still light the way for the entire world to follow. The future is built by winners, not complainers, because progress has never come from those who make excuses. It comes from those who take action. every great nation, every powerful company, every life. Changing invention has been built by people who refuse to sit back and blame others for their circumstances. Winners see challenges and turn them into opportunities. Complainers see opportunities and turn them into excuses. The truth is simple. You can't build a future by looking backward, and you can't change the world by whining about it. You change it by standing up, working hard, and believing that success belongs to those who fight for it. The world rewards action, not pity. Every second spent complaining is a second lost in creating something better. Winners don't wait for perfect conditions. They create them. They understand that setbacks are not signals to quit, but lessons to learn. When times get tough, they push harder. When others doubt them, they double down on their vision. That's the mindset that builds nations, businesses, and dreams. The people who achieve greatness are not necessarily the smartest or the richest. They're the ones who refuse to give up when it matters. Most complainers talk about problems. Winners solve them. Complainers point fingers. Winners take responsibility. Complainers want sympathy. Winners want results. The difference is attitude, and attitude shapes destiny. A strong nation, like a strong person, is built on resilience, not resentment. The moment you stop complaining, start doing, your life changes. Energy moves from negativity to productivity, from frustration to creation, from words to results. That's how winners think, that's how they act, and that's how they build the future. The future belongs to those who believe that hard work still matters, that dreams still count, and that faith in yourself is stronger than any obstacle. Winners don't fear failure. They use it as fuel. They don't blame others for their struggles. They rise above them. Every generation faces challenges, but it's the winners who turn those challenges into triumphs. The complainers fade away, forgotten in the noise, while the builders stand tall, remembered for their courage and results. The future doesn't wait for those who complain. It rewards those who act, those who fight, and those who never stop believing that greatness is earned, not given.